We're back on our Super Bowl account for this one. I'm just gonna take you guys through some live legend attacks. So let's just go through them together. I'll explain what I'm thinking of while I'm attacking, and hopefully you guys can learn something as well from this video. Let's just get right into it. Alright, first up over here we've got this teaser style base, and you can see it's like these are very compact near this specific area. So how do you want to deal with bases like this? I'm just gonna check the sweeper range. Looks like no, I won't be able to do this without my healers getting continuously pushed back. So it's a very fast attack, so I'm not too concerned about the time. Let's just start simple. I'll just go ahead and get out this single inferno. I think that'll be a good starting point, honestly. Just gotta hope that these guys actually walk in. I think we'll be okay. Let's just give it a moment. Yeah, that Frosty is so good. They keep just shooting out these frost mites, so you can target your single infernos no problem. It's like a free skeleton spell, and I can actually hold on to my skeleton spell for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna go for the eagle, and then we can probably recall out. Just thinking, now that we have the earthquake boots, I don't expect to run into too many problems. Okay, I'll just recall them all out so I can at least preserve some of the pets. And okay, looks like a lava hound clan castle. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. And in the meantime, I'll just get a flame finger going over here. I guess that should be fine. More healers. And then we should be able to go in right over here. I'm not too concerned about my flame finger not getting the greatest value, but like as you can see, like the funnel is set, so this is fine. Like I can probably just tag team out with my royal champion later on, and this is looking good. This is looking like a really good funnel. So I'll just raise these guys up as we're about to go ahead. Ice Golem is locked on, so I'm not going to use my warden ability just yet, and maybe now. Okay, just trying to preserve my king's earthquake boots. Actually, this is a good time to consider popping it, so that we can open up access all the way up until the town hall. We should be fine over here. Queen has kind of wandered off awkwardly. Not much we can do about that. That's fine. And let's just preserve against this town hall takedown. So yeah, our bowlers, our warden raised up. They should be able to handle it just fine. And most of the bases are done deal, right? Like not really much left. So not bad recall value at all for that one. We should be able to get this one super easy. We even got a rage spell. Yeah, not much to it. Just gotta make a nice quick funnel, and despite of taking the extra time at the start, you can see I have 40 seconds left on the board. Really simple attack. We still got a rage as well. No problems. Yeah, let's just move on to the next one after this. Not much to really comment on. You have to just try to hold on to your king ability for as long as possible so that you can access most of the base later on into the attack. We'll move on to the next one, yeah? Alright, we've got an anti-2 style setup. Good rage core, good poison as well. It's very well spread. I have to give them credit for this. Okay, I've got a neat trick I have in mind for this one. I'll start my queen out over here. We'll get a funnel going like this. Okay, that's not gonna work out. Either way, I'm just trying to like push into this X-bow over here. That Yeti should complete the funnel for me, so I'm not all too concerned. Yeah, queen is definitely going to go into the base from there on, so not much to do. Just checking for some skeleton traps, and I'm sure you guys can already kind of see what I'm going for. I'm just waiting for my queen to get out this compartment. Looks like I don't even have to use my recall spell, so that's a very nice flame finger to work with. I'll sacrifice one titan for the funnel, and we can already get going with the bowlers over here. Yeah, very clean entry point. Not much to it. We'll just depend on the clan castle to kind of pull our troops back in over here. And looks like I might even have to use my royal champion soon, but not yet. We'll give it a moment. I think now is a fine time to do so. Yeah, those guys can chill up on top. Skeleton spell for the monolith. Really not much to it, guys. Really not much to it. So yeah, the skeleton spell up top will tank for us very nicely. Once again, you can see I'm just going to try to hold on to my king's ability. So if he's getting targeted, just going to hold on. And I saved him. Barely just saved him. Even my bowlers are all like 1 health, but perfect timing, you know. Now let's just try to raise up these bowlers so that they can get most of this base down from over here. And that's fine. If my queen and warden are unable to handle core, I'll just recall them out. They can continue to get some value out for me over here. Not too concerned. It's okay if my royal champion starts dying because I still have this queen charge, warden charge kind of thing going. So really all not too concerning over there. I have a wall break to kind of like get back into the base from this point just to handle honestly what's even left. So not bad at all. I think we should be able to get this one too. My flame flinger minion, super minions should also come out really soon. But in the, for the time being, at least we can just go on with this. This should be a 3-star as well because plenty of time. What I like about this is the funnel gets set so fast, right? It's not even 10 or 15 seconds. It's just practically immediate. It's almost like you're launching a fireball, but you get to save your warden ability. So it's really friendly that way for us, and you can easily protect your core smash. It's really simple. Not much to it. That's another 3-star for us. We're lucky we didn't need to use a recall spell. I guess that's another trick you guys have learned now. If the core is just too dangerous for you after you've gotten most of your value, you can just go ahead and recall whatever's left of your smash back out. Try to preserve your warden and your queen, if not more than that. You can see it usually works out for you. Easy recovery tips and another 3-star for us. Let's once again move on to the next one. Alright, next up we've got this, just another one of these styles of basic where we've got like a rage and a core and a poison on the back end with all of these merge defenses. Could be a little difficult, but let's just try to make a plan for the time being. How would I want to do this? Okay, I've got an idea. Let's just go straight into all the enemy heroes. It could seem a little risky for the time being, but I have an idea. I'm assuming I will get one of either the enemy royal champion or the enemy queen, if not both of them. So I think, yeah, I can go ahead and just get my queen into the compartment from right around here. That should be fine. Let's just give it a moment. No need to really rush it. Not sure. Okay, yeah, I have my poison lizard and my frosty both still alive. So we should be fine. Okay, great. So the poison lizard, like these guys just latch onto the enemy heroes, like they just totally latch onto them. So great, we managed to get both of them out of the way, and looks like I can just go ahead and recall these guys straight away, just like that. So not much to it. I think that's a solid recall. I will sacrifice my baby dragon for a funnel on the right side, and my flame flinger is handling the top of this base, right? So I don't have to be too concerned up over there. Okay, I might have to drop a minion and these guys over here. I'm not too concerned about time because I've already mentioned like this is a very fast attack, so really not too concerned about that. And looks like I can just go ahead, let these guys get that funnel down, and we should be able to push in right through over here. No worries at all. I'll give it a moment. I'll start my one witch outside. I'll start the royal champion as well, and we can go ahead and just place a jump right over here. I think that should be okay. Like everybody will reach the town hall eventually. Not quite yet, but yeah, they should be able to handle it, no problems. There we go, right away. And I'll pop my warden ability now. Once again, preserving my king's ability for a little later, and I think now's a good time to do so. And then we can go ahead, just rage up that entire core. I think they'll be able to handle it pretty darn well. Yeah, flame flinger's practically not even needed, but here we are. Anyways, let's just try to keep this momentum going for my super bowlers. They still have quite a ways to go, and yeah, flame flinger should help just clean up, I guess. At this point we can probably get these guys out of the compartment over here. It looks fine, I think, overall. Just a matter of cleaning up at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop my royal champion's hog puppet. Like, this is a done deal. It's just a matter of time. I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious that that's all it is. Hog should split up, bowlers should go south, and yeah, this should be a done deal. No problems at all. Great. So Yeah, just goes to show you guys, you can be a little patient if you want to make your funnel a little tighter and you want to be a little bit more specific. We charged a multi-inferno, but the reason I didn't recall early was because I noticed that my Frosty and my Poison Laser were both up, so they were actually slowing down the enemy heroes as well as the multi-inferno significantly. If your Warden is taking a lot of damage, he will not be healed up, so just be careful of that and make sure to recall them out before you lose your Warden ability if that ever does happen when you're charging anything like a scatter shot or a multi-inferno. Yeah, so that's it. So let's just move on to the next one. Alright, we've got this double rage base, and this one seems a little tricky, but it's not too tricky if you know some tricks to handle it. So, off the bat, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and set a funnel for myself. That's it. Usually, you can go ahead from the far end on these bases with no repercussions at all. And let me just go ahead and get into this base from over here. I think there might be a black mine farm over here. I have to be a little careful. Looks like I might even end up losing one of these healers just like that. Either way, let me just go ahead and recall these guys out. I'll let the Yeti kind of finish doing its funneling. I'm not that concerned about it. In the meantime, I will start a flame finger over here. I think that should be fine. And now that this is a done deal, I think I can preserve some of my healers. That should be okay, I guess. And yeah, looks like we are fine. I've dropped my wall breaker somewhere. It's okay, I think we should still be able to get into the base. That jump should be fine because then we'll get into this channel over here and we can make our way through this base. So Ice Golem popped at a very very nice time. Everybody should go ahead and try to fight the clan castle. No, I'll pop the ability now. I'm just trying to protect my queen as well. Now hopefully we get some bowler bounces getting into the base. I think now's a good time for the king ability as well. Yeah, just one wall is super weak, so they should get through, no problems at all. Just gonna freeze the back end. Bowler bounces immediately deleted everything. Before I forget, I might as well start the Royal Champion. Flame Flinger is handling the left flank superb. Okay. Now, I think my Royal Champion can honestly go ahead and finish most of this. But let's just give it a moment and really see what happens. Great, we got all the enemy heroes out of the way. I can probably just have a skeleton spell for the back end of the base. We've even lost some healers on this one, so that's just a little scary, I guess. And super minions should clean up the entire left flank as well. We still have a minute on the base. I have this rage spell just dropped. I guess the skeleton spells can make use of it. The skeletons from the skeleton spell, yeah. But you can see this is a done deal. We definitely got baited over there, and even after that bait, we lost a few healers to the Yeti, just kind of like stealing some of them, I guess. But we still managed to make it work. I think what really works nicely about this army is just the fact that you rush through the base so quickly that you don't even need too much healing to really make this work. Honestly, you might be able to make this army work without any healers with a lot of firepower, but you need to have the housing space to just make the funnel tight enough. It might be a concept that I can explore later on for you guys if you're interested, but for the time being, we'll just stick to this version of this Super Bowler Smash. On to the next one. All right, this is actually looking good. We've got something similar to TK's base where he had this Invis compartment followed by this rage compartment, kind of just spread out. So, for these base styles, I am thinking I can just go from the town hall compartment and kind of just full send it from over here. But first things first, I need to make that funnel. So let me just go ahead and do that. And hopefully we should not run into any problems because these are open cornered walls. I'm just gonna have to hope that my queen can more or less still set a funnel despite of this condition that I have to deal with. It looks like okay, I don't think she's gonna go for the X-bow after this. Yeah, no way. I think she'll just like wait out over here. I'll recall her. No point kind of just waiting any longer. And okay, looks like I missed the healers, so let's just quickly try to get the healers back so that I don't really waste them. I will use a siege barracks for this one, just Let me get everything down. Then I'll freeze the town hall. We'll jump into the rage area. Now that this town hall itself is frozen, I think that's a good time to pop the ability. Really close. We will spin around in the tornado trap for a bit, but it shouldn't last too long. And then I can use my king's ability going into the back end, definitely. And why this will probably work so well is also just because of the fact that I'll trigger the Invis tower while dealing with the ice golems. And you can probably see that already happening. So it should work out well. Looks like I've lost my healers, but... and my warden. Okay. This might be a little dicey. I don't know where they ended up dying, but I'm gonna have to be a little more careful now. I'm just trying to see where I need to use my rage spells. I'm thinking of using them on my queen because looks like the super minions are handling this core. Sorry, I'm thinking of using the rage spell on my royal champion is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'll make it because my fox is down and yeah. This one was very close. I need to watch it back and see how I lost my warden. But I think this idea of execution for this attack in this manner should have been okay. I don't think I used my resources properly, that's all. Anyways, let's just move on to the next one. Maybe I can watch it back and let you guys know what went wrong. Alright, next base, and okay, we've got like this complete hero killer over here in this little triangle, monolith, double single inferno. Might be a good spot for just going ahead with our smash to enter, but still, how do I want to do this? I think, okay, this should be a valid option. I'll just place my queen out here and I'll make her go for this little corner over here, because if she gets the enemy royal champion out, well, that's hoping she does come back. I think she should come back, yeah. If she gets the enemy royal champion out of there, I should be in a nice spot where I can just go ahead and finish off the rest of this compartment with a flame flinger. So I think that should be worth it, definitely. Now, as soon as this ricochet, I keep saying ricochet for the multi-archer tower. Yeah, as soon as that multi-archer tower goes down, we're in a really good spot for this. So once again, open corners. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this neat little trick of just having the Yeti funnel for us straight up. I think skeleton spell like this, double titan, and we can just go ahead with all of our force now. This should be fine. Yeah, everybody walks in, no problems, as expected. I think a jump spell like that. And yeah, we should be able to get past this little cluster really soon. I don't think the monolith will stay up for too long either. And now I can use my king's ability. I'll pop my vulnerabilities later on this one because it was a higher priority to get the walls open first. And now as these guys start shifting towards the damage, I can definitely consider using my vulnerability. Yeah, I think now it's honestly a pretty bad split because the flame finger is not getting the value that it could have gotten, and the healers are all like kind of sticking onto my queen. Not the worst thing, but well, my smash has died out. Let's see, I should be able to still recover this because of the frozen arrow on the queen. Yeah, we've got the royal champion also roaming around pretty well. Let's see. Okay, warden's almost down. Yeah, I think we should be fine. On this one. I'll just try to time the headhunter for the enemy king. She's almost down anyway. Yeah, not bad. I think we'll still get this one. So once again, this whole concept of just brute forcing your way through the base, it just works somehow. And that's why I'm just coming back to it again. Like, maybe you don't even need healers. Like, if there's a way to just tighten the funnel while also giving you access to most of the base, you might be able to just brute force this, like kind of like a pure spam attack without really needing too many healers. But it's a concept I will experiment with later sometime. Let's continue on with the attacks. I think we're almost done for today. Alright, anti-2 setup. Hmm. These ones can be a bit troublesome, but let's see. Let's see. I think this corner is just safe for it. The same trick. I don't need to go into the compartment. But honestly, I can just get the X-bow out. I'm just hoping like these guys walk in this direction. That should be pretty safe for me, and I can recall out over here, and then I think that will be really good value for me. So I'll let these guys take their time with the enemy king, and my queen should move up from over here, so that's perfect. As soon as they get the enemy royal champion out, I can go ahead and get the flame flinger moving. That's pretty good value. I'll definitely take it all day. Okay, still got some healers to redeploy because my pets haven't died out. So how do I wanna... okay, that's a really good wall break. That's a really good wall break. I probably need to freeze the CC so that these guys come back, and let's just get a quick funnel going. Yeah, I lost a few healers, but let's see. I also think I'm gonna funnel fail, but once again, let's see. Okay, yeah, the Titans have moved out. My king has moved out, so we're just gonna have to kind of somehow deal with this now. Luckily, the flame finger value is pretty good, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's see if I can push some guys back into the base. Yeah, this is just a queen walk at this point. Let's see. I might be able to still somehow salvage this, but I'm not sure just yet. I freeze up the town hall and the scatter shot. I think bowler bouncers should be able to get a still pretty good value over here, very honestly, despite of how this is splitting up. Like, it's not a good split at all, but once again, just brute force, right? Yeah, the scatter shot into code is not going to go down either. I think I'll just spend a rage for this royal champion to deal with this area of the base. That should be good value. Yeah, let's just go ahead. I think those hogs should handle the monolith. Take it down. Come on, guys. Okay, that's really close, but okay. Our royal champion should easily get it. And yeah, I have my king ability still with the earthquake boots. So even if there is trouble to get back into the base, I think I'll be fine. Once again, we've got plenty of time. I'll just wait for... okay, I should have used the wall break over here. Let's see. Maybe I can use my king's ability like further up top. I'll also drop the skeleton spell just to help with time. This one's coming a little closer, but I think we should be fine nonetheless. Yeah, we've got it. So I don't know why I have to keep repeating this, but you can already see it's just a lot of force going into the base. So even after I funnel failed, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. You just have to be a little patient on your resources, I guess, and try to compensate for whatever the mistakes have been made with the help of your royal champion, and just be a little more patient with your spells, I guess. And that's it. You can still go ahead and triple bases with mistakes. Yeah, one more attack for the day. Let's just move on to it as well. Last hit of the day. It's an anti-2 style base. I can do this 1 poison 1 rage setup. Usually these ones are a little bit more trouble because of the clan castle location, but we can probably try to work something out. Okay, so the X-bow is very accessible. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that as a starting point. I'm gonna try to once again use a flame flinger for this setup. I think that should be really good. So if I can just grab the X-bow and be on my way, that would be really sweet. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just recall them out for now so that I can get the funnel down. I'm really not sure how much more I'm going to need, but I think, yeah, this is definitely a really good spot for flame flinger. Either way, yeah, looks like for the time being we should be set. Might as well go ahead, get everybody else started, and redeploy our troops. Gotta get the jump down before it's too late, and yeah, just start the royal champion before it's too late as well to cover the flank. Okay, that's a nice clan castle for us to deal with, so that's not a problem at all. Alright, pop the king ability perfectly in time. Skeleton spell for the royal champion. We should be perfectly fine in the score. Yeah, that's a really good split. So that's fine. I think, yeah, the royal champion is getting the assistance she needs as well. She should be totally fine. Yeah, Flame Flinger is also doing perfect. Not much to it. We've just got this wave going all around. So we should be fine. I still have one rage to kind of assist the queen. And I'll go ahead and do that. This should allow my royal champion to stay safe for a bit longer. And we have the frozen arrow that we want to really preserve. That ability is just so important. And that's it. That's the end of this attack, I guess. Don't really need these freezes because, well, the base is a done deal. Yeah, nice. Not bad. Just one fail for the day today. And you guys can see it's a really fast attack. It's not something that you have to worry about. Like the funnel gets set immediately. You don't have to worry about anything at all for this one. Just get a good funnel. Make sure that you have a plan to kind of make the boulders go through most of the base, and you can get it down. You never have to worry about time fails, and it's just a really good part about this attack. Earthquake Boots on the king just opens up most of the base for you anyways in the second half. You've got everything you need. So yeah, that's about it for me, I guess, in this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.